Wherever you are at the moment, please like and share this video. I don't know where you are at the moment, but the only thing you can do for me is to like and share. I don't know where you're watching from. If you're from Facebook or you're from YouTube, like and share the video. Like and share the video. If you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, wherever you are at this moment, like and share the video. I don't know where you're watching me from. Please like and share the video. We have a very important topic to talk about today. So like and share the video. I'm on Cameroon Career Women Award page because I really want to talk. I've not been live on that particular page for some time. I'm on YouTube on Visionary Star TV. I'm on Whitney Ryan's YouTube platform, and I'm on Bridget Benjamin platform. But I decided to be on Cameroon Career Women Award platform because we're talking about the issue that is on social media. This concerns a girl child, and anything that concerns a girl child, I will always come up to address certain situations. If you see my topic for today, my topic is about what was she really raped? Was there any rape involved? I'm going to be as frank as any other thing on this topic, and then I'll have a lot of advice for other young girls that are coming up. And I'm going to bring some certain examples. I have like 4 topics to talk about. Um, I'm going to talk about the press conference. I'm going to talk about the let me just tell you the 4 things. I think 5 topics I'm going to talk about today. Oh, just 1 minute, please. Uh, I'm going to talk about the press conference. I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about the press conference. I'm going to talk about her manager. I'm going to talk about Clement, and then I'm going to conclude by talking to other children that are young girls out there. So I'm going to go straight to the point, and I'm going to talk according to the information that is outside already and what I feel and how I look at it as a mother. I'm coming from the side as a mother and also a voice for the girl child. So I'm talking like in two different means. I'm talking like a mother at the same time. I'm talking as someone who stands for a girl child for a very long time. We've had Cameroon Career Women Award today for the past 10, I think it's almost 10 years today. The fact that we are not regular in events anymore or in different activities, but the organization is still there uh, because we are trying to rebrand the whole organization. So please, if you have, I don't know where you're watching from, like and share the video, please. I don't know where you're watching from. Like and share the video. Greetings, Gong Albertine. Welcome. Please, if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, I don't know where you're watching. I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. Please like and share the video. This is a very important topic. I had so many bloggers have addressed this. I'm not coming to address this as a vlogger. I'm coming to address this as the CEO of Cameroon Career Women Award, and I'm coming to address this as a mother. That is how I'm addressing this particular topic because the topic is so sensitive, and I want to pour out my sincere opinion and what I think about the environment that we are inside, about the people that we are looking up to. And then I have to bring out so many examples and so many things that people need to reason with me where I'm coming from. I know there are so many people that they're just like when I talk something, they'll just take it and turn it upside down. But I'm still fine. I'm still here. I'm watching from Cameroon. Thank you so much. If you're watching from Cameroon, help me share the video. I don't know where everybody is watching from, but this is not a topic for anybody to miss. I don't know where you're watching from, but please try and share. Thank you so much. My topic for today is what? Was she really raped? Standing strong for our girls. Was she really raped? Standing strong for our girls. So I'm going to put it out there. Was she really raped? Standing strong for our girls. Number one, I am really, really, I feel bad for her. I didn't want to even talk about this topic, but many people have entered my inbox. Number one, I feel bad for her because of the way they circulate her pictures on social media. Rape is not something that anybody wants their picture to be going around because of that particular thing. That's why if you see my poster today, I didn't put her picture because I want to do a general something for every young girl that is out there. That's why I didn't put her picture. Rape is something that it's really, really bad for someone that they just decide to tag you with it. Or you come out and talk your story and then people take it out there. Social media is it's a place now that people just say anything they feel as to say, especially people who want content. Because there are a lot of people on this social media, they are not talking because they feel that this is necessary for them to talk about. They are talking because they just believe that it's content. And no matter how they put it, and some people talk about things just because they want to drag crowds. So when they are talking about, they talk it in their own way that they know that because the population is so negative, which I'm going to play a video here for you people to see. The population is so negative in the form that nearly everybody is a hypocrite. So people like to do things to please that anxiety, that whether it's anxiety or that ego, what that people have in them. So people do things to please them in that format. This is a very sensitive matter, and I'm going to go straight to the point. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My new invite. Thank you so much. I don't know where you're watching from, but please, thank you so much. Please invite your friends. Invite your friends because this is very sensitive. Invite your friends. If this is your first time to attend any of my platform, I'm Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. I'm the CEO of Cameroon Career Women Award. I'm an author. I'm a movie producer. I can say and say and say I'm a philanthropist and I am an advocate for girl children. I have a passion for girls. Many people always say, "Bridget Benjamin, you don't help boys." No, I can help boys, but I have a deep passion for girls. I believe that there are a lot of things that I missed out as a young girl. And I believe that there are some mistakes I made as a young girl that is helping me a lot now to talk to young girls so that they don't follow those mistakes or they don't do those things that I did. So that's why there's nothing that somebody can talk to me. I've been a single mother. I'm married. Now today I'm married for almost 20 some. I'm married now for 24 years, but I've once been a single mother also. So I understand the pain of single parenting. So nobody can tell me that, oh, Bridget Benjamin, you are just talking because you don't know how this is coming from. You don't know. I'm somebody that they have violated me also. So I know so many things. So I feel the pains in all corner concerning this particular situation. I feel the pain in every corner. So there's nothing you will tell me that I'm just talking because I feel as to talk. My issue here is that, thank you so much. My issue here is that I want people to write down there, was she really raped? If you see my topic today, I said, what was she really raped? If you see my poster, I asked a question on my poster that was there any rape? Was rape even involved in the whole of these things? So I don't know which person you people want me to start. I've given you people, I'm talking about Clement, yeah. I'll be talking about the manager. I'll be talking about the situation at hand, about the rape issue. I'll be talking about the effects of rape. And then I'll be building the confidence of girl children that are going to watch this show because that is my purpose of this show. My purpose is not here to condemn anybody. I just want to go straight to the point. We Cameroonians, we take a lot of things for granted. There are so many things that happen when it concerns us Cameroonians that we take it for granted. God love, welcome. We take it for granted. This is a very critical situation, and this is a situation that people would not have just taken it the way we took it. I'll start with Clement because they said Clement was the one that brought the message out here. Mommy B, are you against what Clement did? No, I'm not against. Um, Clement brought the information outside because number one, the person involved is a celebrity. Let me put it that way. The person involved is a child. The person involved is an access to the Cameroon government. One of the things people fail to understand is that when you are a celebrity, when you are a public figure, you are an access to the country. Your life is being you are an access to the country, to the public. A lot of things about your life, the public need to know. You made yourself to be that public figure. So automatically, there are so many things about your life that the public needs to know. That is why you see sometimes celebrities, their stories, their lifestyle, their things don't, it is not hidden. And you see most of the time when prophets they want to give prophecy, people always say, why are they giving prophecy to celebrities? Celebrities are access to the country, to the nation. They are an asset. That's why they don't joke with them. That's why they try to protect them in any form, in any way, in any means that they can protect them. This particular child was an access to the Cameroon government. She was an access to the whole nation. She was an access that at least people need to know exactly what is happening with her life. She came out, she was doing something that was so creative. That's one of the things that about them was the dressing. It was, they did something that was so attractive. They did something that if it didn't go the way it is going, if you see the Uganda, the kids, and I think it's a Uganda kids, the kids that came for Britain Got Talent. If you see them, they start the ghetto kids. The ghetto kids, they started like that. And today they are all over the world. But they were just ghetto kids and they had a mentor that is there with them, that is like their manager and is bringing them up. So the same thing that these forest kids, they started something was that was so great, but because of one thing or another, which we are going to come into it, they find themselves in this situation that a young girl of 13 years will become pregnant, and then they are trying to hide it instead for them to seek for help, instead for them to bring it out to the public for that child to be helped. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to, it is not like, it is bad for a child at 13 to be pregnant. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. But the point of the whole drama behind the whole thing, and today Clement came out with it, and I see a lot of people trying to batch him or say he did the wrong thing to come out with it. I don't really think he did wrong, and I believe that Clement is so close to that family. I don't doubt anything he said on his write-up. No, me in particular, I don't doubt. And I'll give my reason why I don't doubt what he said. If you see on my topic today, ask, was there really a rape? Yes, it can be a rape because a child of 13 years, if you go to bed with a child of 13 years, automatically you've raped that child. Automatically you've violated that child. Because a 13-year-old child does not really have the willpower like an 18-year-old child. That's why they said people are adults. Even 18 years old children, they still find it so difficult to even defend themselves when it concerns all these sweet talks that men do and lay them on the floor and sleep with them and things like that. So it is still being difficult for 18 years old children, even children that are 19, 20. Some of them don't still have control over matters like that. Then what to talk about a 13-year-old child, a child that is just 13. And then now the child can be easily manipulated. Because if truly, normally, you as a manager, let me start. You as a manager, your child, a girl child that is under you, a girl child that is under you was raped. The first thing you have to do, because that child is an access to the Cameroon population, and the child is an access to the government of Cameroon. The first thing you need to do, the first thing you would have done, take her straight to the hospital. They flush her out. They flush her out because I don't think the children, because according to all the stories that people put on social media, is that they went to a waterside and there were other kids there, and then the kids were running away, and then they caught her, and then they raped her and things like that. Those other kids that left, so they went to their family, they went to their houses, they didn't inform the other people, they didn't run on the road and was shot. I know how girls, I've been a young girl, I grew up in Africa. I did not grow up in Europe that I would say there's certain things that I'll be doubting. I grew up in Africa. When we come from a waterside, when they're chasing, oh, we'll be shouting on the way. We'll be shouting, we'll not just run quietly. It's a lie. We'll not run and shut our mouth. It's a lie. Immediately we see people that are pushing us will be shouting. So you cannot tell me that those girls that were running around, they were not shouting. You cannot. Thank you so much. They're inviting many people. Thank you much. Sister Rosemary, thank you so much. I never knew of Clement until this story broke 2 days ago. Thank you. That at least you have known of him. Thank you so much. So thanks, Sister Rosemary. Welcome. Everybody that is here, welcome. Please, if I don't call your name, it's just because I really want to concentrate and I want the show to be very, very short. And I want to give opportunity for people to call and talk and people to give their own ideas. This is a show to educate the public. This is not a show to condemn somebody. This is not a show to bash on someone. But this is a show that I really want to talk to the girl children out there. And I really want them to be very, very careful as they go around and start dealing with people. You have to be very, very careful. Before I start this story, I have to talk about Celine Dion and the manager. Before I will start this story, I just want you to reflect so that when you're watching me, you reflect. I needed to bring Celine Dion and the manager in the whole of this thing so that some of you will have an idea of where I'm coming from. Celine Dion had a manager. The manager met Celine Dion when she was 13 to 14 years old. And I don't want to bring the story of how they met. I knew when the brother sent Celine Dion's recorded CD that they recorded at home and they sent it to the man and things like that. The guy decided to start working with Celine Dion when Celine Dion was 13 to 14 years old. And Celine Dion's late husband never in his life attempts to even talk about anything love, emotion. By then, he was already divorced. He was a single man, which would have taken advantage. He toured with that girl all over the world. They were going places from one place to another, one place to another. Celine Dion's mother used to follow them. But when Celine was 18, the mother has to stop and she goes alone with the manager. Until when she was 22, she was the one who approached the manager. It was not the manager who approached her. Go and read the story. It's all over. Celine Dion was the one. When they finished a concert, they were about to enter their rooms. Both the manager she always have her own room. The manager has his own room. As they were about to have the room, the man was telling her good night. She grabbed the man and kissed the man. That is why then the man realized that she loves the man. That is how their relationship started. Okay, we Cameroonians, I've heard so many cases when it concerns Africans and misusing people's children when they give them to take care of. If you have a career like what that guy is doing, the guy for the forest kids, what he's doing, that is something that is great. If you have a good career like that, you have something, you want to protect that career. No matter how you feel lost, you have to be careful with people's children that they have left them in your hands. And anybody that will have that mind to sleep with a 13-year-old child, that person is a pedophile. Whether you people like, you put it anyhow you want to put it, that is how I classify people who sleep with underage children. They are pedophiles. And automatically they rape them because you will not tell me that it was a mutual agreement. There's never a mutual agreement when it concerns a minor and an adult. When it concerns a minor and an adult, there's never any mutual agreement among them. So if you see a minor that is pregnant or somebody is virgin at an early age, that minor was forcefully, whether you like it or not. I don't know how you people put it. There's no court that you will go there, they will tell you that, okay, the minor, it was a mutual agreement. There was never a mutual agreement in the whole of this thing. The manager failed. He failed because whether they like, they put it is rape or it's not rape, he failed because those children are under his care. And as a matured human being that knows the importance of, if somebody rapes a child that is under your care, you know that the first thing is to take that child to the hospital for the child to be cleaned up and flush. Because if that child was taken to the hospital, if truly she was raped, and then she was taken to the hospital the time she was raped, and then they have to clean her up, she wouldn't have been pregnant. Because if they rape you, they take you to the hospital the same day, they'll flush you, they'll clean you, they have tablets that they give, they have so many things that they give to avoid that situation of any sickness, pregnancy, and the rest, to avoid it. But if you see that it got to this point that you people are hiding, there's something that you people have still come out and you haven't said it. Whether people like it or not, whether you put the story or you put it how, 100% of what Clemens brought out, 90, if there's anything that is not right in the thing that he brought out about this child, it may be 10% is not correct, but I believe 90% is correct. Is correct. You as a manager, you don't even have any right to even come out today to defend yourself. You failed. Whether this child was raped, whether it is you who slept with the child, whether it is what happened, you failed. You failed as a manager. You failed in all directions. You failed because this child is under your care. And I don't think that you people will manage people's kids without reading about how to manage people's children. Before you want to be as a manager, that's why I say we sometimes in Africa we lack a lot of things. Managing people, yes, the idea, the creativity is from you, but you wouldn't have been the manager. You can still have the creativity, you can still have the idea, but you have somebody that is managing them. Because we want to do everything. We want to put everything. We want to do everything. One person wants to do everything. People don't like to share. People don't want to share anything. They want to handle everything by themselves. And then it becomes like this. Because if this child has a manager, that the child reports to the manager, I believe this wouldn't have gone the way it is going. But because you decided to say, okay, I want to be the manager. I want to be the person creating everything. I want to be the person controlling these children. I want to be the person traveling with these children all over the place. I want to be the person. That is why we find ourselves in this mess. If you like, you people want to put it left, want to put it right. For me, it is a big mess. I feel so bad. I didn't even want to talk about it because I'm just looking at that little girl as if it was my daughter. Then one early morning, I just see the whole social media talking about my daughter, dragging her from left to right, saying things that at her age. When I see some of you putting all blame on her, I saw a comment that one lady wrote that pregnancy is not just something for one day. I was asking myself, do you not know that people that they disvalue themselves, they become pregnant? Do you think that they sleep people 20 times for them to become pregnant? You don't know that most of those minors that become pregnant is one day that they had sex. So why would people just come out and say it's not something for one day? So for Clement part, I'm happy the way Clement is going with this thing. I'm happy that he's not insulting anybody. I'm happy that he said the child has had the child is having therapists now from professionals and things like that, which means that if Clement did not come out, this child will still sit there and things will be going in his life. The manager is only there to look for his money. He's only there to take them for a tour. How can a child put to bed through what you people call, according to what you people said? How can a child put to bed and then you people did not give her a gap to go through therapies, but you people are trying for her to still come out and be going through tours and be following celebrity lifestyle like nothing happened. And then now you said you people are blaming Clement, that Clement brought it out. Clap for Clement, that child needs help. She needs help. And people on social media, there are a lot of people on social media who could help her. But most people do not know what is going on with her. How would a child need help? How can you be a bully to that level? For me, you're a bully because you cannot be suppressing children that are under you. This child needs help. Whether we like it or not, the child needs help. I don't joke when it concerns a girl child. I will never stand, for me, I will never stand to say something else when it concerns a girl child. This is an innocent child, 13 years. Some of you, when you were 13 years, you don't know anything. You don't know any jack. You don't know anything. So when I see people trying to condemn her, instead of trying to build her up, instead of trying to build back her confidence, instead of trying to encourage her, you are there condemning. You're condemning her for what? What did she do that is wrong? What did she do that is wrong? Because she's pregnant at 13? You do not see the adult. You do not, why do you think that most time in the house, when a guy child become pregnant, the father always shout at the mother? What do you think? Nearly all houses, all of us that have been pregnant inside our parents' houses, I example like me. How do you feel? Why did my father always say my mother is the cause? Why is my fathers always say mothers are the cause? Because they believe mothers have a lot of role to play to us as children in the house. It's the same thing. This manager had a lot to play in the life of this child. This is the same manager taking her all over the place. This is the same manager doing videos with her. This is the same manager do everything. This is the same person who created the group, who thinks more about his career more than a little girl's life that is at stake. It is his career that is very, very important. For me, as I sit here as the CEO of Cameroon Career Women Award, for me, every girl child that is around that guy need to be taken off from the moment till proven not guilty. For me, every girl child that is around him, every girl child that is around him at the moment need to be taken off from him till proven not guilty. No matter how you people see it, she was just being a child and an adult who is supposed to know better, cross beyond boundaries. Thank you, Sister Rosemary. Thank you. It funny me that people still come up to support the manager. People still come up. I don't care where I'm sitting now like this. I don't want to know if it is a manager that pregnanted her. I don't want to know if it's the boys in the bushes that pregnanted her. My problem is her well-being and the kids that are around that manager at the moment. The manager failed. The manager could not protect her. Upon the situation that happened to her, the manager did not help her in any way. The manager is instead there saying that they should cover it in the public so that to protect his career. If truly you are not guilty, if truly you don't know what happened, why will you come out and say they should? They should. Why will you protecting and hiding the situations? Beautiful Queen Bee, welcome. If any mother is still keeping their child beside that manager, then you people have problems. He needs to take off for now till investigation finish. That's why I love white people, because things like this, they will suspend him first. If he is not guilty, if he is not guilty, he will be under suspension first. Then they will do all their investigation, then call him back. He will be under suspension first, because this is a serious situation. I don't know how you people are taking it. I don't know how you people look at it, but I, Bridget Benjamin, this is something that is serious. If it's my daughter, I will not take it lightly. This is something that is very, very serious. This is something that is very, very serious, because if he is the owner of that child, sleeping with a minor, is already rape, he needs to go to prison. That's just a fact. So there's something. Why are they covering? Why are they so angry that Clement brought this out? What is it? What is the issue for people being so annoyed that Clement brought this out? If Clement did not bring it, I wouldn't have known. I have put one to one together, and now I know that, okay, these people did not go to the embassy during the period for Cameroon Career Women Award because this child was already pregnant. Because I remember during that period, 2 years ago, that we did Cameroon Career Women Award in Belgium, we sent invitation for her to be there. We sent invitation for her to be there. So calculate it. That child is 1 year plus, which means I was talking with the manager at that time. I talked with him. I have his number. And I will still call him. I will still try and call him to tell him to stay off. This is the time for him to put himself on suspension. Put himself on suspension. This is the time for him to put himself on suspension, and they do thorough investigation. They know what is actually happening with that child before he can even come out. During that period, we sent them invitation. She was supposed to attend the Cameroon Career Women Award, and the manager said they couldn't make it for the embassy. That they didn't apply for embassy, or they didn't go to the embassy on time. Which now I can put one to one together. I believe that it was not about the embassy. It was about because this child was pregnant. It's because this child was pregnant. It is really, it is very, very frustrating that an adult, I think that guy is more than 30 years. People who know him, they can put his age under there. People who know, I think he's more than 30 years. If you say you want to control kids, please, you have to know what you want to do as a manager to control people's children. Let's not use the crisis back home. We know Cameroon has crisis. We know Northwest, Southwest, they're suffering from crisis. But we should stop using the crisis back home to justify our mistakes and our errors and the things we do that are not right. We should stop using the crisis back home, because any matured person, any reasonable person, I think you, this guy, you are exposed, you travel. If the girl, if the if the mother of that child is not exposed, you as the manager, you are exposed because you travel, you go to places. And if a young girl like that is under your care and she was raped, I believe that you knew about it from day one. If truly that happened, which for me, as I'm sitting here, I conclude it didn't happen. The rape that happened was between individual and her. It was not like a group of boys. It was not like a group of people. It was not like, no, it was one person with her. That's what I believe, and that's what I know, and that's why you people are hiding it to. That's what I know. She's a voice to the young girls. She's a voice to the youth. And if something like that happened to her, it was her place. After, through her counseling, through her therapies, she can come out herself and start educating the young ones on what to do and what not to do. She will use that her platform and talk to younger girls and younger children out there and teach them how to do certain things. Her story would have been a story that she will use it to travel the world to talk to young people. But because you decide to, that thing didn't happen. That's just the fact. All that one people say there was this in the bush, there was that in the bush, this one come from the bush, this one come from the bush. It didn't happen. There's no smoke that will be hidden under the floor that will not come out. It did not happen. Anybody who want to come and say no, the child was violated, yes. The child was raped, yes. But the child was raped by a gang of boys from the bushes. No. The child was violated, yes. The child was abused, yes. The child was raped, yes. But was the child raped by voices in the bushes? No. No. I don't believe. And anybody has the right to their opinion. As a mother, as what I understand about being in control of girl children, what I understand about men and their manipulations, what I understand about the way people can manipulate younger children, I will not sit here and listen to that crap. And people will be saying that no, this is what happened, that is what happened, she was raped, she was not raped, all those things. It's bad. It's bad. So I really want to thank Clement. I said I'll talk about Clement. I said I really want to thank Clement for bringing that thing out. I want to thank him for coming out as a voice. I wouldn't have even preferred the girlfriend to even bring it out. At least Nora, as a woman, would have brought it out. I am sure Nora did not want to bring it out because of the way they are tracking Clement today. Um, but I'm happy that something like that came out for us as women, for us as Cameroonians, for us that have the voice for girl children, for us to stand up and see how this child can have a better life. And I'm happy that they said they have started therapy for her. Clemens wrote something today and said they have started, she has got professionals that are helping her and things like that. And I really pray that the investigation should continue. I'm going to try to find out how far they're going with the investigation. The investigation should continue till they go to the bottom of this. But for the moment, the manager, please, you as a manager, or whether you're the manager, or you're the creator, or you're the what, it is time for you to step down. It is time for you to go on suspension. Stay off those kids. Their lives are not safe in your hand. That's just the fact. Whether you like you cry your career, there's one mistake in life that can destroy you at the same time that can lift you up. Those children, their lives are not safe in your hands. If you like, you start from today to tomorrow, you made the biggest mistake. Number one, what was the reason for that conference? Can someone tell me why they came out for that conference? I saw from comment section, some people said the guy would have just come out and talk alone. I think Penjo Baba said something like that, that the guy would have come out and talk alone without bringing the girl, would have come to defend himself. If he wanted to defend himself, he wouldn't have brought somebody's little innocent child out there, because what I would like to know, that child is still innocent. Her age shows whether she's a mother today, she is still innocent. She's an innocent child. What was the reason for that? What was the reason for the conference? Her story should have been told by herself, by her, as when she was ready as an adult. Like the same thing like Sorry, I wear dark glasses, so sometimes I don't read clear. The same things like I think Daphne came out with a story like that. After 10 years, she came out with a story like that. She said her story herself. I'm really, really pained. And if you people are watching me and you feel that I'm trying to talk against the manager, yes, I'll say with my full chest. I'm not coming here to pretend. I'm not coming here to mix my words. When it concerns a girl child, I will always stand with that girl child. For me, at the moment, the manager is 100 and 200% wrong in every side of the whole thing, from the press conference, from her being pregnant, from neglecting her, from hiding things, from everything. There's no part there that I will say the manager or his manager what had a point. There's no part. You look at you were thinking that you want to save your career. Which career were you saving? I'm trying to ask, which career were you saving? Clement brought something out. If you know you are not guilty, there was no need for a conference call. If you know you're not guilty, there was need to go to a good hospital. Don't go to hospital that you go and bribe the doctor. Don't go because we see a lot of bribe nowadays. That you go, you bribe doctor change DNA and change what? There are good hospitals, there are professional hospitals, there are hospitals that have good doctors and things like that. You would have come out and cried to the public. You would have come out and said they're accusing you for something you did not do. You're begging for the public. Anybody who knows any particular doctor, if there's any doctor out there that can help you to do DNA for this child, let the doctor do the DNA. You're prepared for it and things like that. People would have stood there for you and tried to go to the end. But coming to bring that child out and want to justify and trying to make it look like amber bushes in the bushes, because we have crisis in Cameroon. You try to put it on that crisis. It's just like now people kill innocent people. People, when you have problem with someone, the person will just arrange people to kill you, and then they'll tell you to say it's the voices in the bushes. Everything in Cameroon is voices in the bushes. Any little thing somebody does, people will take their wicked attitude, their bitter attitude, their types of characters and everything, and the next thing will be the voices in the bushes. It'll be the voices in the bushes. If you like, you all these mothers that are watching me, I don't know where you're watching me from, whether you're from Pamenda or where you're watching me, and your child is still under that guy. If your child is still there, and you people are still keeping the guy there to say he is the creator, he is the this, he is the that, the elder he goes for suspension till investigation prove him guilty, which as the story has already come on social media, it's still going to be on this social media. All of us are still going to know about it. The earlier we they go on investigation and prove that he's innocent, the better, before he can even stand to talk with other people's children. That's why they suspend even presidents, they suspend governors, they suspend lawyers, they suspend everybody. Is there's nobody who is above suspension. Even pastors. There are times in church, pastor that owners of the church, the general overseer himself, that is the owner of a church, that started a church, when he does something that is not wrong. You remember the case of that Nigerian Timi, is it Timi Dakolo, the wife? When the wife came out and said there was one pastor that raped her long time when she was still a young girl, long time. She was even more than 18 years. But that case went up. They have to suspend that pastor. That pastor was suspended not to climb the pulpit till after investigation was finished. But he was the owner of that church. Why did he not say, "Oh, my church, I'm the owner of the church. I cannot go down"? And this is that. No, no. When serious situations are like this, you have to step down, look for somebody else to control those kids for now, till investigation is proving that you are not guilty. Because this thing is already on public and this thing is already in the hands of, I pray it goes to the hands of the police. I pray that the professionals that are handling the case, they take it that far and go to the hands of the police and investigators. They do proper investigation. We can't be taking we can't be taking things like this lightly. Because if we take things like this lightly, we'll continue seeing these same things in our society, seeing these same things in our society, and people will keep on, men will just come out and do rubbish and come to cover it, and people will think that no, it is okay. No, thank you. The police need to be informed. Thank you. Thank you. Because after this, my show today, me myself, I'll start calling around to do my best to see how far this thing is going to go. So anybody, if you're still there keeping your girl child under this man, then I don't know why you're keeping your child under this man. Whether he is the creator of that group or is what, it is time for him to step down. Let somebody else. That's why when you form a group like that, when you form Lumwe, come. That's why when you form a group like that, the group is growing, you start bringing other people in to take different positions. So that when situations like this come up, you step down. That's why in a church, we have assistant pastor, this pastor, that pastor. So that when situation comes up like this, the church will not just close. At least another pastor will take over while the other pastor step down and they are doing investigation. This is the same thing that needs to happen. Whether you come out for that press conference was one of the worst things you ever did. Was even the worst. What's the need for that press conference? Do you want to justify? The simple clarification, you gave birth to that child or not. That was all. That was all. There was no need for that long conference. There was no need. Did you impregnate the child or you did not? Simple question. Clement came out and accused you of something you thought you didn't do. You did not do. Clement accused you of it. And for you now to prove that you didn't do it, you had better ways to have done it. Because if you would have gone yourself to do DNA and bring, me sitting here will not accept the DNA. Me in particular, I'm doubting Thomas. That's just the fact. I wouldn't have accepted the DNA because I know how Africa functions. If it was a DNA done in Europe, yeah, 100% I'll accept. But a DNA done in Africa, I know how it functions. I know how people can go and manipulate doctors. I know how people can go and give doctors money, they change the DNA. So for me, if you would have come out and bring a DNA that this is a DNA of the child, I wouldn't have accepted that DNA. But if a delegation or a group of people or the therapists or professionals decide to take that child for a DNA and bring it out, I would have. So if Clement accused you of something and you feel that you are not guilty, it was your position for you to look for professionals, look for people that you can report the case to, let them get involved, carry that child for DNA. And if they bring out the DNA, then you prove to Clement and the whole social media space that you are not guilty. The press conference that you did, it shows automatically 120% guilty. Even if I was doubting Clement from that press conference, I'm not doubting him anymore. Yes, that's why I didn't want to say anything about this story since the story started coming out. But your press conference and the way people inbox me to come and give a wet, I decided to come and because I have a loud voice on this social media. So let me come and talk about it. I am here for a girl child. I'm not here for all the mess that people are messing around. I'm not here to support anybody. I'm here for a girl child. I will stand with a girl child with my last blood. I'm here for a girl child. It was wrong. Everything you did as a whether it's manager or as a creator of that group or what, it's all wrong. Coming out now to protect a career that you use your hand, your attitude. Somebody's calling. Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, you're alive.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they're hearing you. Everybody is hearing you. My speaker is not your base. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Danny, never, never did anything. I love this children like that. Will never look. I will never look. If you just come out only one sentence, you don't even have to talk about bullshit. Never make these children like children who are perfect in my hands.
Yeah.
To help enhance the parents.
Yeah.
So my their dream. See, that news conference was not supposed to be more than 30 minutes.
Thank you.
The best part of that thing was just the introduction. That lady who did the introduction of this girl's career, fabulous job. He had to come and say, something never in my wildest dreams. I woke up, I cannot sleep. This can never happen. These children were entrusted to me, and this is something that I will never do. I've never looked at these children. Will never do.
Yeah.
Be crazy. Who's stupid?
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
See, but we did not even take a rocket scientist to figure that. I did not make no sense. Because I sat there and I'm looking like she saying that she went with her friends to the to bathe in the stream.
Yeah.
Going to the stream to bathe is not crime.
Yeah.
She was so thankful to her mom for going to the stream. Drove me crazy, like see she was a
Yeah.
then none of this, you don't go to the stream, and then none of these girls have been. Nobody ran home because she said that those people came and attacked you people. Where are the other girls who were attacked? What happened to them?
Yeah.
What happened to them? She was only 13.
Yeah.
Her friends were children of that age.
Age, yeah. And you know how Africa is, they'll be shouting. They will say it. Yes. They will say it.
For more answers, questions than answers, because you could not answer this question at all. Those so many holes. Like you said, and like I said on my show today, they need to pause.
Yeah.
Mother, who is smart, will be running children out of this man's wings.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who violate children like this will do it.
Sister Bonte, welcome.
Investigation is the one said that this is getting a thing.
Yes, Clement said that. Yeah.
From everybody.
Yeah.
Wait for everybody. And then work with her. And believe.
Thank you.
Those people are professionals. She's gonna start singing. Not this.
Yes, nobody.
Crime.
Yeah, it was a crime. It's a crime.
You have the wrong thoughts around you. They can manipulate you. Manipulate us. Don't think about it. No matter how you know, don't forget that she's around this man, maybe more than she's around her own parents.
Yeah.
It's a manager. Managers more than their parents. That is why parents are not supposed to leave these children. Children anyway, you're supposed to be following these children.
Yes, I knew you must follow. Yeah.
Give up their career to follow their children to fulfill their dreams.
Yes.
You don't just have and you don't go and sleep in your bed. Sleep in your bed, with a man. You don't know what they are doing to their body. You don't know what they are telling them, how they are manipulating them. Just the same like that hire all these they always hire the younger people, 13, 14.
Yeah.
To start fighting wars that they brainwash them. They brainwash them. It's easy to brainwash children at that age. That's why even people who go to fight wars and all those things, they want to use they want to use the children of the age.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they need to access the manipulation. Yeah.
Did not do anything wrong. Nothing. She was just being kind. Don't cross boundaries and then she did not do anything wrong. We should be praying for her, rooting for her. This person come to pass. She'll come out of this. She needs all of our support. Please, nobody should insult this kid. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love like-minded. If you want to call on this show, the number is 00447446002819. If you really want to call on the show, the number is 00. I'll try to see if I can pin the number up here for people to see. The number is 00447444. My class is 6002819. So anybody wants to call on the show, you're free to call on the show and speak up your mind. Thank you so much, Sabonte. Irene said there should always be a check on character background for anyone taking care of minors, especially girls. Thank you so much. That's the thing people neglect in Africa, especially girls. Especially girls. And the guy came out, I got it. That's why I love Europe. Who even give you that mouth to come out so that you are doing press conference when they have not done investigation on this particular matter and finish? And that I will still see and I will still hear people will telling me that, oh, mommy, please, some people are there castigating Clement. Nobody should castigate Clement. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody should castigate Clement. Clement did as a vlogger. When you get a message, that's why you see you have vloggers like Cutie Juice, vlogger like Linda KG, who bring things out. Who bring things out. It's just the same way like how they said Kiss Daniel is violating the wife and things like that. When they brought it out, you see a lot of change. It changes a lot of things on Kiss Daniel. He would like, because he always like to come out and prove a point that no, it was not like that. So when people hear things like that, there's nothing for Clement. Why would Clement hide it? Hiding it for what? Hiding it for a child that is an access to the Cameroon government, a child that is an access to the population, a child that is an asset. When you are a celebrity, you are an access to us. You are access to the Cameroon government, you are access to the public. People need to know, people want to know, people. So it was not some if people that are just children that are not even celebrities, stories like this happen and they bring them out. Why do you expect somebody like that for Clement to be hiding it? This child has given birth for 1 year plus. She has not been to any therapist. It truly was a rape because it's a rape. But it's not that it's not voices in the bush. That for voices in the bush, I would dismiss it. I don't support suppression in Cameroon. I don't support voices in the bushes. But I don't like when people want to turn things, do their wicked act, all these hypocrites, and they want to turn it now and put it on voices in the bushes. This is not about voices in the bushes. This is about a little girl who's 13 years that has been manipulated by an adult. That has been manipulated by an adult. Thank you so much, Ama TV. Welcome. This is a big girl. That's the number that I've pinned the number for anybody. If you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you're anywhere, you can see the number that is there. You can call that number if you want to just put one or two words across. It is time for all of us to stand for this girl. It is time for all of us to tell that manager to go out and the manager needs to be suspended. If he's not suspended because he owns a group, he needs to be suspended by the public. He needs to be suspended by everybody so that he goes for a checkup. He goes for therapy. He comes out only when investigation about this case, about how the child become pregnant and where she is today, is over before we can talk. For the moment, he needs to stay silent. He just needs to stay silent where he is. He's talking about which career. Did he really love his career? If he loved his career, he would have protected the children that are under him. Did he really love his career? If it's not his career, before the story comes out, he would have been the one to bring it out. Does he really love his career? A child that is raped, as you claim, did you help the child to clean up the child, to remove all the deaths from the child's body? Did you take the child for checkup? A child that is raped needs to go for checkup so that the child does not contact venereal diseases. The child does not contact HIV. The child does not contact this thing. Even pregnancy is just one of them. If that child was truly raped, the first thing was for the child to go for general checkup, for the child to go for flushing. They have something in the hospital that they flush them. Immediately they have been raped and they keep them in the hospital, monitor them for some time. So how can you just get up now, a child that has given birth, and then you sit, and I heard they say you said a girl that you wanted to marry, the girl has left you. See the way you are even selling yourself. Automatically you are selling yourself. Because why did the girl leave you? Because the girl believed that story. If you're with a man, you know what the man is capable of doing. They can believe the story. That's why she left you. Because you have been doing things like that around him, around her. Thank you, Ama TV. So you people cannot come on social media to change the story. And the person that is a victim, the little girl that is a victim, you still pull her out to come and do a press conference. The little girl that is a victim, the little girl that whether we like it or not, whether it's one man that slept with her, or two people that slept with her, or two people that slept with her, she was violated. Violated by bush armed guys? No. Everybody know how Cameroon is. Children cannot run from the river without shouting. And they were not, if they claim that there were 6 of them, there's no, children can never. Cameroon that we know. 13 years old, if we do not go in Africa, then you will not understand. God love. No, 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 no. No, no. She must not have been threatened to stay quiet. Understand? If you people know the meaning of rape, She must have been threatened by them to stay quiet. Quiet in what sense? How can you say yes, they will always say don't talk. But when even if they threaten her not to talk, did they threaten the other kids that left the river not to talk? Did you not hear that they were with other kids? So did they threaten the other kids that left the river not to talk? The kids that run away, did they threaten them not to talk? Because when kids run away, they will go home and they will tell their parents that this is what happened. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
Answer God's love. I listen. I've listened to.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's not. Made she had never said threatened her. She never said.
Thank you.
She hid it. Changing to. She's very beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
So she gave really details. She could have said that they threatened me, told me not to say anybody, tell anybody though. She never said that.
Yeah.
She should not have said that. So please let's go back. There's that is being supposing things that are not there. It's not what she said. It's very important. There's no way. Because it's very, very.
And if they were threatening her, she wouldn't have even come out now in the air to talk.
And she will not even bring her face outside because she was scared.
Scared.
She has no risk being a manager and managing minors. Because first rule in that is that protect minors, especially when it comes to camera management. Don't put children in front of the camera when it comes to crisis management. You bring for their crafters what they do for a living, but for crisis management, never ever put the camera in front of the camera. Then number two, still as this now. Conference that they did not have close up. When you bring the camera, when that person is talking, the him,
Yeah.
when his mouth, his face is eye contact.
Yeah.
And they took the camera so distant, telling you, they do not want that camera in front. Because they know that when they bring it in front of their face, when you do this type of things, those type of communications, they bring that camera so when you are talking, everybody can see mouth and how you are responding. Is there anybody here who can tell me that if you never knew this guy before, can you recognize him? You see him on the street? No. You will not be able to recognize him even though he was on camera. Because the camera they left was so far back that you cannot recognize him. You cannot recognize anybody that was talking. And all that was done on please. That was the biggest manipulation they came and did in public. So news conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's how do they call it? Cover up when wrong. They were trying to cover up when wrong. I will stand with that girl. I will stand with her any day, any time, any minute, any hour. I will stand with her, and I will stand with her for that, and I will thank Clement for bringing this thing out. Clement did not bring this out because he wants to challenge the manager. Clement did not bring this out because he wants to insult the manager, according to how people put it. I believe he brought this out because he wants to be an awareness for younger girls and young people that are out there, and for other mothers to be careful. The mothers that are keeping their children with that particular guy should be careful. I believe that the public, what I would have been happy for Cameroonians to be talking now, especially vloggers, what I would have been expecting vloggers to talk now is for vloggers to come in one voice. I'm not talking here as a vlogger. I've said it today. I'm talking here as a CEO of Cameroon Career Women Award and as a mother. What I would have expected from vloggers is that vloggers would have come out and put one voice to say this guy should go on suspension for now till investigation comes to pass. The Cameroon police or the people that are involved should do proper investigation to know whether this guy has ever been in the life of this girl in one way or the other, if they have ever had any intercourse or anything. And then if the guy was proven not guilty, then they have a press conference for the guy now to come and say what has happened, and they regain his position back in the group. But behaving the way he has behaved and trying to think that his career is so important, a career that he has used his hand and leg and things and destroy, because you cannot manage little girls and they fall apart in your hands and you say you have a career. Because the fact that this child was violated and then she even became pregnant and even have a child, and you were still there struggling for her to go from one occasion to another to go and sing, trying to cover up those things, it is even really, really bad that you did that as a manager. And then you have already destroyed your career from doing that. That's just the fact. Whether people like they turn it upside down, whether they like they put it anyhow they want to put it. But I, Bridget Benjamin, I still repeat, I will stand with that particular little girl. She didn't do anything bad. At her age, most of you don't know your left and right. The condition that she's living, most of you don't know your left and right. So trying to put blame on her is something that I will not accept from anybody. My issue here is building her confidence, building her career, making her understand the life that she has found herself inside. How can she come out from this life? How can she be better than what she was tomorrow? And how can she use her story to educate other young girls? When I look into the guy's eyes, face to face, I see guilt. Mama Pikin, sister, sister Rosemary said the camera will not show his face. So how did you now, Mama Pikin, see his eyes and see his face and see guilt? Because Sister Rosemary has just called on this show and said, if you are watching that particular program, the press conference, you cannot even realize the guy's face or things like that. So how can it manage to be that today that you're saying that you were seeing the eyes? Me, why I said the guy failed, I have not come here to say he did it, but I'm saying that he failed because a little child has been violated under his nose and he decided to keep it quiet. And then after the accusation, the beautiful Queen B said the manager is guilty. Thank you. There are so many people saying it. After the accusation, instead for him to come out and do the proper thing, thank you. There was no child protection. Thank you, Sister Irene. Instead for him to come out and do the proper thing, what he did was what? Instead for him to come out and do the proper thing, what was he doing? He came out to defend his career. Narcissistic people, people who are so selfish, people who think only about themselves, people who think only how they want to protect themselves, forget about, you cannot be a manager. When you want to be a leader is somebody that stands for his people. A leader is a servant, not a boss. That's one of the things people don't understand, the importance of leadership. If you call yourself a leader, you are a servant, you are not a boss. You work for the people don't work for you. That is what we in Africa, we don't get it. People think that when they want to be a leader, be a manager, be a this, you carry yourself up. No, you're supposed to be a servant. You work for the people. You work for the people. So I am really, really disappointed with this particular guy. I have his number. I'm really disappointed with him. And I really pray that all Cameroonians, this should be a big lesson to mothers. This should be a big lesson to people when they carry their children and give them under someone. You should put your eye. When Celine Dion was going around the world with the manager from the age of 14, the mother was always there. The mother had 13 children, but she had to leave everything. Even the father had a bow that is a pop. That woman had to sacrifice because she wanted the best for Celine. That's why she was following Celine everywhere Celine was going with the manager till when Celine turned 18 years. And that is what most women in Europe do. If they sit there, their child is a footballer, is a dancer, is a this, that is a minor, one of the parents give up what they are doing to follow that child for that career. That is what happens. You don't just carry a minor and live with a grown-up man like that. A minor that dresses with leaf. Who dresses them? I want to find out another thing. When they want to wear those their leaves on their body, Who is doing the dressing? Who dresses them? Where do they dress? How do you know whether when they want to tie that leaf and what on their body, she's naked? Men go for what they see. And some men are so gullible that they don't even care the age of a child. Some men are so useless. Some men are pedophiles. Minors are very tempting, especially little girls. Thank you. Little girls are so beautiful, nice breasts, standing breasts. Their breasts are still very standing like this, very straight. You understand? It's not the ones that are just ahead. That's why you see sometimes we become pregnant at very early age. Because at the end of the day, when we remove our skin, and then sometimes we that are still young, we are not ashamed to open our body. And when we open our body, you see our breasts will still be standing like this, very, very straight and orange, like a hair. And boys, when they see that now, all of them will start. Little girls are very succulent, very like one sister Irene just said there. So if a man is not strong enough, the man cannot even stand that temptation. So you as a man, you're supposed to be careful to protect your own self. If you want to stay with a little girl and pass that temptation, then to you need to take that child as your biological child, because it's only when a child mommy asking for a person interested. It is only when a child, only when you look a girl child like your own, that is when you will not have that feeling. Even though some parents till today, some parents go and violate their girl children. It's only when you have that feeling for a child that this is my biological child. That is when that bad feeling of trying to have sexual intercourse with that child goes off your head. But if you start looking at a child like your stepchild, that's why you see some men will sleep with their stepchildren, because they don't look at that stepchildren like theirs. If you see any stepfather that sleep with the stepdaughter, it's because that stepfather never ever look at that stepdaughter like theirs. A stepfather that will look at a stepdaughter like theirs will never even have that intention in their head to think of even sleeping with the girl. It's the same thing with this guy, and you people are still keeping him there, trying to protect him, trying to insult people, trying to be insult. No, this is a time for you as a mother to stand up for this little girl. If you are a mother and you cannot stand up for this child, then I don't know who you want to stand up for. Because I'm happy that this came out. I'm happy that Clement brought it out. But I am not happy the way some of you on social media are handling it. That is where I am not happy. I'm not happy the way some vloggers are handling it. But about it coming out, I'm happy about it. Sister was maybe said it's because of this she even knew about Clement, which is also good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I was expecting after they accuse you. If they accuse you of something, good things. If you don't want to justify, you stay quiet and sit where you are. Some celebrities, they accuse them, they don't come out to talk. They just leave it like that, it died down. If they accuse you of something, you know you don't have anything important to talk, don't talk. They were accusing you, they were not accusing the child. They were not accusing that baby girl. She's a baby girl. The fact that she has a child today, she's still a lovely baby girl. They were not accusing her. They were accusing you of violating. They were accusing you, even if Clement put that talk anyhow she put it, but normally, if it's me, I will accuse you. They were accusing you of violating the little girl. They were accusing you of not being there, not doing your duty as a manager. There were a lot of things they were accusing you, neglect, abuse. Those were the accused they were accusing you of. And at the end of the day, being the father of the child. So you had like 4 or 5 things they were accusing you of. It was your place to come out. If you want to come and justify, you want to come and talk about it, it was your place for you to come out and talk to the whole truth social media space, to hold your conference and explain these children are my children. Because if you at least if you were giving birth at the early age, or maybe you were giving birth to a child that is almost those child that you are taking care of, it was your place for you to just come out and say, these children are my children. I can never I still want to talk to the Cameroon population. You keep your career aside. You don't come and be talking about your brand, about your career. No. You first of all try to talk to the population that these children belongs to. Because whether you like it or not, that particular girl, she's an access to the Cameroon community. She's an access to the Cameroon government. Artists, footballers, celebrities, all celebrities, they are access to the government. Their access. That's why they are so protected. That's why most prophets see prophecy on them, because those are the people. You see, when Michael Jackson want to die, there are lots of prophets in the world who saw his death, who saw many things about it, because they are assets, they are assets, they are assets. So people will say, why are those prophets not prophesying about layman people? No, even the heaven, even the Bible says, give honor to whom honor is due. So you cannot change that. Some people will say, I was not supposed to come to the public. She's a public figure. She is a public figure. It's only the way you people will be turning the thing upside down, that you people want to stigmatize her, you people want to traumatize her. That is what will become wrong on the whole thing. They're coming to the public, yes. Clement did well, yes. 120%, yes, he did well to bring it out. Because if he did not bring it out, some of us will not start calling Cameroon to find out what is happening. If he did not bring it out, I will not even know. Because the last time I talked with the manager was doing Cameroon Career Women Award almost 2 years ago. After Cameroon Career Women Award, I still talk with the manager. So I think that's the last time. So I wouldn't have even known that things like this are going on in that child's life. She's going to have the best help now. And the investigation need to go on. And this so-called manager, what is the name of the manager? The manager's name is what? Whether it's Bayang or what? This manager needs to step down till not proving guilty. It's an accusation. They have accused you. And we need to see the end, whether you're guilty or not, before you can even come out to the public to say anything. For the moment, you're guilty to not proving guilty. That's why you see when there's a case, they come and carry even innocent people. They go with them and they say everybody is guilty till when they are not proven guilty. So for the moment you are guilty, till when the Cameroon government or the people that are in charge will come out and say you are not guilty. You're guilty. Yes. Support Pekin, I will drop a message in your inbox. Okay, so you can check it later. Okay. So anybody has any question to say? I've said that this show today is just a 1 hour 30-minute show, and I believe I've addressed nearly everything. I just want to play something here so that we know the type of people we are dealing with.
Than I meant to be. Life is too short, so I enjoy each day, laugh whenever I can, cry only when necessary, and never let anyone bring me down. But smile. You want to know what the saddest shit is? You live in a world of hypocrites, where people wish for your failure but smile in front of you as if they love you. If I had to live my life over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I've learned that it's not my job to fix what I didn't break. I used to fear losing people, but now I fear losing my time. If I live according to others' opinions, I will never become the person I meant to be. Life is too short, so I enjoy each day, laugh whenever I can, cry only when necessary, and never let anyone bring me down. One value I never want to lose is my dignity. I realize that as I grow, there will be fewer people around me. A mature mind does not tolerate falsehood in others.
We have a caller in.
It doesn't matter who I lose,
Hello?
as long as I don't lose myself.
Yes, hello. You are live.
Let me mention being with friends when I went to swim.
Yeah.
They should hold that child to give the name who went to the swim. So they can interview them individually to know.
Yeah.
I'm not accusing the child to put emotional blackmail, make people feel guilty and forget about everything.
Yeah.
Then the mother needs to take the population. Why she sent her daughter to live with the manager when she was pregnant?
Jesus. The mother, they get went and live with the manager when she was pregnant.
What I heard.
Jesus. Uh-huh. Okay.
They would always say, well, tell you, but they always say, you give money to Kim, but they send the female pinker to you. Now,
Yes. Yes, yes.
So many things a day where they never be say clear. And all that thing the king come Clement, about them about it. I can make all that ones to the go and put all things against Clement.
Yeah.
I will still come again, just like I said yesterday. Anyone accusing Clement of talking about that thing should open their eyes.
Yeah.
That information is very, very important. I even thought she got pregnant at the age of 16, not knowing that she was 13 when she got pregnant.
13, support picking. 13. Jesus.
Investigated for sure to the kids, other people, other boys, girls, they for the and all
Yes.
that.
Yes.
They don't go look up the truth. And that guy, even that statement, say this is not gonna get better. He needs to be investigated. So that's to remove the accusation from that Manu he takes.
Yes.
Really not gonna get better. And if the person not gonna get better, we're gonna make sure not to because if the person not gonna get better, you should truth at the end of the day. If that child was not innocent, the way would the think
Yeah.
a lot of things that they just do on that interview, that on a press conference, on an interview. First of all, you know, that one of the interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
we need to do it for keep other picking them away from
Self.
it. And that not fake out belly for which way I hear they say other if they go around. One boy and boy that one understand the influence it. Say they go for trafficking. He's not celebrity. This Nigerian answer, this small fine you know to kill a make it people born.
Yes.
We that thing at 2 months ago, I'm not picking up born with plenty for you know no.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Now the people don't have 16 years old or not
Yes.
15.
Yeah.
They don't talk about them. But when they know about it, celebrity for Cameroon, something as celebrity, so they need to talk about it. For sensitize the public to this what's happening. And if you're up to do that for them, put your eye.
Yeah.
Mothers create a bond, create a relationship with the way, no matter what it happens, tell you, even if things here, go talk to kind of feel in my head. Mothers need to work on that. Okay, I just come and add my 1 cent. I'll go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just the fact, thank you so much for picking for this. Just the fact that this child, they send this child to come and stay in your house. You as a manager, they send the child to come and stay in your house. You know very well that you have a wife that you want to marry. You know very okay, somebody's calling. Hello? Yeah.
In that conference, it tells me when
I'll call you back. The other call, I'll call you back. I'll call you. The other call, I'll call you back.
When she's getting too light, so she asked the mother to the hospital for her. So it means he too suspected that she was. He said that the mother, he called the mother to ask her how do you then when he said that he did not trust the mother, that really something. Like you, manager, you do not trust the mother. So that is how he himself now went to the hospital. What he said, oh,
Jesus.
But, yeah. Then knows that she was pregnant. That's when he went crazy. You know what you have done to me? I said, don't die. He was worried about him. Yeah, not. You know what you have done to me? I was so upset with her. I was so angry at her. So that is when that they made the decision with the mother. That the mother decided that she should move in with him. No mother would do this kind of nonsense.
To somebody that is not responsible for the pregnancy. If somebody that you should move on with him so that you go there and continue sleeping with the child so that you open the road well for the child to give birth safely.
Man,
yes.
He was not the one responsible. It's just wrong.
Then why did he first of all accept such a thing?
You're fine to be spending night and waking up every morning. Negligence. Never seen to any mother. That was such negligence. It's very, very scary. That is very, very disturbing.
For a 13-year-old child.
Trusted that man for him to say that he did not trust you as a mother, that your judgment because you lied to him. He had to take her. Go fix order on a story. Now, never tell you the truth. That does not make sense. So you took her, got the test, and now she's pregnant. Now she has moving with you. The mother decided for her to come and live with you. So this mother has no relative, no friend, nobody.
What money cannot do does not exist truly. Thank you, sister. Let me call the other person. Please let me call the other caller. Thank you. Anybody wants to call, numbers are there. I'll call the other caller. If you have any of my number, you can call them because I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop, so I can talk to anybody can call. So let me call this other caller from this other side of the end, this other phone. I'll use this other phone to call this other caller. So caller, you're there. I'm calling. Yeah, you are. Even you're there on the show.
When bring good evening to everybody for house. I want to beg, say for the matter, mommy bring. I know say the kind of thing that you see the mommy asking for a friend to talk. Mommy, no worry, you son it already yes. So
no, not talk so. That pikin is just 13 years. Don't say that. She's 13. No, she's 13. No, she's 13. No talk so. She's 13. She was violated. The problem is the awareness that we are giving out there. The problem is not about we would worry. No.
Finish.
Not being finished is a lie. It's a lie. There are people who do investigation and come out with a real story. Why can you say it's finished? Do you think sometimes they take one minus say in the court as serious? You don't know that
French. Say somebody say a guy pop up to say that Sonita's daughter or the son is my child. The said they should bring the DNA. So it's scared.
he was angry. He was angry that hey Jesus. Thank you. Continue.
So I want to talk to I beg me community calm down because Sonita they in a law. They know their thing they do. Someone will come down to the cry on inside our hearts. I wish everybody a blessed evening and happy weekend.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. It's like people don't know why we are doing this show. The show is not about what she said on that show. The show is about she's a minor. And we cannot sit and fold our arm and allow our minors being manipulated. She's a minor. She was 13 years old. Figure yourself at 13. Thank you so much, mommy, for your friend. So this is our caller. No, we can talk say because he born picking come up for a last. It means I say they enjoy. Their enjoyment and their enjoyment, their manipulation that can you think you are enjoying when you're not enjoying. What do you think a 13-year-old is enjoying in a man's house? Okay, another way the caller talk. The caller said they told that guy that a guy came out that he's the owner of the child. The guy was so angry and said they should bring the guy to come and do DNA. Why is he asking for that guy to come and do DNA when he is there they're accusing him he's not going to do DNA? Is that child is not investigated, keeping the truth to herself will not give her peace of mind. Thank you so much. Thank you, Support Pekin. Thank you so much, Jikindon. She is a minor. Whether we like it or not, she's a minor. We should condemn the act. She is a minor. Me, I will stand any day, any time, any minute, any hour, condemn the manager Whether if the manager like it or so, the manager is one. If truly it's the manager that have that child, the manager is running away from going to prison, because it is only people who are pedophile that will be sleeping with a 13-year-old child. The fact that the child is in that house, the child is still a minor in that his house, because the child is 14 years old now. He's not even up to 16. So he is still they don't marry underage children in Cameroon. Cameroon law, they don't marry children that are, even Muslims in Cameroon, they don't accept them to marry children that are less than 18 years in the Cameroon government law. They don't accept underage marriages. They don't accept it. They don't. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
No, where am I? So that God love you. See where you go. You saw sitting conference.
Yeah.
Like I see singing, doing all. You know what? I was looking. I didn't tell Bella because it was Bella. Because it's a Bella post.
I've not even seen Bella yet today. I've not seen Bella yet today. Mm-hmm. I know.
Going to look at her. I was going to when I said, she's already my friend on Facebook. And it's because I think that 2 or 3 years ago when they came out with her, everybody was flogging to, was so excited about her. So I had gone and asked her for friendship. So we're friends on Facebook. That's how I is my friend on Facebook. And like friendship. Maybe we should get you got a own thing, you be at home. 18 years old. Yes, let's be this when we are doing things, let's apply it to our own selves. Make it easy for relate. 13, what did we know? So this kid did not know anything at 13. This kid was violated. Like I said, forget about him. Whether if it come out tomorrow, that this thing happened in a bedroom, in a bathroom, in a living room, because she got pregnant, the fact is that she was violated. She was a child. And one thing about things like this, it always, when it happens to children, it always comes from people that they know. Because you have already trusted them, know them, and then they've already played with your brain. So it's easy. So please, nobody should ever characterize this like, oh, she knew what she was doing. Oh, she just go get the sex. Now, bad beg, she do that, then when fail children in general.
Yeah.
It's not only about her. It's just that she is in the limelight. She's the face of that group. If there are other children, forget that pregnancy came from it. If there are other children in that group that they have already experienced this, but because they have not gotten pregnant, being violated. It's for that reason that it's important for all of us to stand up and condemn this behavior. Condemn it categorically wrong. For them to focus on this group until the investigation is finished, because a lot of children's lives is still at risk. It's for that reason. It's very extremely important. Please, if somebody said, "Oh, you mean that she went and got pregnant only one time?" Especially one time, even though you took you 6 days to have that, only that one time. So it's not that you can be pregnant one time. It doesn't mean she is a criminal or she needs all things. So you're talking here with how many of our own 13-year-old children who don't tell them, don't do this? Before you turn around there, you say, Mommy, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm talking about just simple things. Then we tell them, don't do this. Before you turn around, they're doing it right in front of you. Mommy, I'm sorry. They don't know what they're doing. That is why they need our constant, information, constant telling them what is wrong, constantly correcting them. Please, let's not be those parents that will take our children and hand our duty to any other person, thinking that you're making it easy for yourself. There's no handbook for parenting, and it has never been easy to be a parent. We pray every day. That's our prayer now. There's peer pressure, there's all kind of pressure out there. That God will help us just lay a foundation. That our children will not cross paths with people like this that will meet them in any circumstance and violate them. Please, let's remember that there is a baby involved in this too. But I know one thing for sure. If Rita decides, because this was the wrong time, we tell her story 10 years from now, maybe when she's 25 or 30 or 35, I know whether if I'm gone, there will be a chapter in that book that would say, to thank God that this secret came out. Do you know the burden it is? Secret.
And now she's getting the help that she wants. People are supporting her financially. Yeah, people are supporting her financially. People are helping her now.
Yeah, so secret. That child has been suffering. That is why if you look at it, she said that thing with so much anger in her. I was here. I forgotten everything. I moved on with my life. That's what she thought in her child's mind. I've moved on with my life. It's not before this claimant talk, and I don't bring me all this pain now. No, darling, you never moved on with your life. Because it was a secret, it was convenient for you, and you were so happy that your secret has been hidden under the rock. It's not because you are forgetting about it. It's not because you are forgetting about it. No way. Because even older people, if it was a RAPED, you said, never get over it. Then you, a child, even if it did not happen in the bush, it happened in the bedroom. The fact that your action led to you have a little baby crying somewhere. We know as mothers how it feels. When your baby is somewhere and they're crying, you feel it. You feel it. That maternal instinct, you know that your baby is not active. But the one thing I know, she will have a chapter that will say that she will thank Clement one day for taking her out of this mystery. As painful as it is, in a few days it will be over. But the good that has come out of it is that she has gotten the help that she never had in the first place when everything happened, which is professional help. And now I hear today that she has gotten professional help and counseling, and she's getting counseling. That is something that she needed. She will one day thank this boy. I know it will be a chapter in her book to say, you know what, you relieved me, you took me out of this mystery, even though at that time I thought that you caused me pain, but you brought me out, and it has really helped my life. You did not do anything wrong. With that, you should find peace. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, sister. Thank you for this particular call. Thank you so much. One thing you people fail to understand that we are talking because this is about a girl child. A 13-year-old child, whether you like it or not, whether you say and that's why you see there's one day she will hate that particular man. And that's why you see some children when they send them to marriage very early. And then when they're inside that marriage, after some age, they become so annoyed. They start hating the man they got married to. They start hating the same man that they think they will love the man before. There's too much hate. They look at their children, they're angry. You don't know. Today she might be saying she's trying to cover up the man. Give her 3, 4, 5, 10 years. You think whether she will still cover up that man? You think whether she will still say the things that she's saying today? She's a child. She is a child that's been forced for me, that's early marriage. Forced to go for early marriage because she became pregnant. Because it's only graphic women, as Support Pekin said, our mothers, when you're pregnant, they always carry you to the man's house. That mother took that child to his house because what was the reason for have we interviewed the girlfriend that left him, the guy that he was supposed to marry to? Why did the girl leave him? If the girl knew that he was not responsible for that pregnancy, the girl wouldn't have left him. So that's already a question mark. Why did the girl left? And why did you accept to take a 13-year-old child into your house who is pregnant? Why did you accept to do that? What was your reason doing that? So you were not scared that they can accuse you that you are a pedophile sleeping with a 13-year-old? Because if anybody sees a single man and a 13-year-old child that is not your biological daughter, that is not staying in your house, a pregnant woman, what would you think they would say? You impregnated her. Yes, because she's still sleeping in that house. And how do we know whether you were not going there in her room and trying to touch her every night? How did we know? I beg, please. Let's speak the truth and shame the devil. I will never support you, manager. I will never support anybody. This child is a child. We need to stand for her. No matter what she says, no matter if she comes out and kind of Clement or leave me, she doesn't know what she's doing. If you think she knows what she's doing, for me, Bridget Benjamin, as a mother, she doesn't know what she's doing. When I was 13 years, I can fall in such trap. I don't know what I'm doing. That's those early age that you just say you love somebody. Love is blind. That's a real moment that love is blind. That is a real moment that love is blind. She's just excited. She has tasted the other food. She's excited there, but she doesn't know any jack. It's the same thing. Let me just quote an example. There's this woman who came out and said, every night when the husband wants to put the girl child to bed, the man will finger the child. It makes the child sleep. So the child is so used to now, the child is enjoying a baby, little baby, every evening. That's why the baby only want the dad to go and put her to bed. The baby don't want the mother to put her to bed. The baby want the father. So the woman started suspecting that, but why? The child only insists of the father to put her to bed. The child does not want the mom to put her to bed. Because the child is feeling that what the father is doing to her, she's enjoying it. But she does not know that the father is violating her. Because at that age, as a baby, little baby, if your father is fingering you, you don't even understand the meaning of fingering. The child just know that when the father finger the child will easily sleep. Every time the father finger the child, that's when the child will sleep easily without crying, without making noise. So there's one time the mother decided to say, let her check what actually is happening. Why this thing? So the mother puts the eye down and went there and discovered that the father fingered the girl. Because when the father saw the mother, the father pulled off his hand. The child pulled the father hand back and put the hand there. You understand what I mean? So as the father pulled off the hand, the child pulled the hand of the father and put it there. So you want to say that child know what the child is doing. So if it is for you now, you will say the child is enjoying. So you think that child knows what the father was doing? It's a question I want to ask. So you would think that for you now, that child is enjoying what the father is doing. The child is enjoying what the father is doing. You think that child grew up tomorrow and know that that was what the father was doing, that child will ever love the father? Please, sometimes when we want to talk, let's think. Minors are minors. And when the mother want to talk to the dad, talk to the father said he learned it from his own father. That's what every time his own father want to put the sisters to bed, that is what he does for the sisters to sleep so that they don't cry. Hello. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. So you will come up. So if I sit today and an adult person sleep with my 13-year-old child and the child doesn't complain, so for me, I will say the child is enjoying. No. It's because the child doesn't even know what they are doing. They don't know the danger of the whole thing. They don't know anything. They just feel they're enjoying. Enjoying what? So you cannot tell me that she's there, she's enjoying with a man. What's she enjoying? Was that the life she planned for herself? Was that the life that she planned for herself with the celebrity lifestyle, with everything, with the popularity that she has, with where she was going, with that nice voice, with everything? Was that the life? The money that the manager is making, still forcing her to be going around doing publicity under all this, going for concert and all these things with all these problems that she has. The manager is still taking her around. Is it not because he's making money for his pocket? How much does she give her? How much does that guy give this girl after a concert? Let's be wise. Let's be wise. I will not talk that much. I know everybody has listened. People want to understand where we are coming from. You understand me? I will stand up every day for a girl child. And if you're a girl child watching me, it is time for you to stand up for yourself. Don't hide yourself. If you see what I wrote something. If I can, my glasses can permit me to read it. I will try and see if I can read it. I wrote something. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, my other glasses. The one thing is that you have to empower a girl child. If you have a girl child that is with you in the house, empower them. Teach them that their voice matter. Teach every girl child that their voice matter. They should stand up for themselves. Her dreams matter. Her voice matter. Her dreams are valid. Her dreams is where she wants to be tomorrow, the things she wants to do. Be there for them. And make her to understand that her strength is unstoppable. As a girl child, the strength you have is unstoppable. Nobody should bring down your strength. Now, that little girl for 13 or 14 years, 15 years she is now, she first of all have low self-esteem where she is. She doesn't even know what she wants. That's why she's accepting anything with the manager talk, anything that the manager said, she will just be accepting and going along with it. Because she doesn't even know her left and right. Some people say it's because of poverty, and sometimes poverty counts. In a way that may try to limit her, remind her that she can rise above any challenge. And that's what we are trying to remind this little girl today, that she can rise above any challenge in a world that may try to limit her. Because people are trying to limit her today. People are trying to condemn her. People are saying that she's enjoying. People are saying all type of things. People are trying to do that. We have to make her understand that she can rise above this. She needs to stand strong, stand for her, because when she stands strong, the world changes. When a girl child stands strong, the world changes. That's what they always say. If you train a girl child, you've trained the world. One girl child, you train the whole nation. So if a girl child stands strong, the world changes. So please, my people, let's stand strong for this particular girl. And let's thank Clemento for bringing this out. And let's pray that she has the best people that will take care for her, the people that will advise her, the people that will build her confidence, because I can't tell you a lie, she doesn't have confidence anymore. If she's accepting this situation, she's accepting to be with that manager, she's accepting to listen for what the manager is saying, she has lost confidence of herself. She needs people that can be there, that can bring her up, that can make her understand that without that manager, she can still live. Because it is like her life, her everything is in the hands of that manager. Thank you. God love said for such a traumatic things to happen to her, and for it to be swept under the carpet and push her to live life as if nothing happens for the last for the last in half. I don't understand it. Half appalling and what the ending this thing, because I don't see it very well. So please, I'm begging you in God's name, everybody that is watching me today, it is our time to stand with this girl, pray for her. Please don't put it in your mind that she's enjoying. There's nothing she's enjoying there. She doesn't know her left from right. That's why you see my friend Fatima in Sierra Leone stood up for early marriages. Sierra Leone has a lot of Muslims. Fatima stood and stopped it. That's why she has this program that hand off our girls. No girl is going to be forced to marriage in Fatima regime. They don't force any girl to marriage, and they don't. No early marriages, no forceful marriage, nothing in her regime. She has stopped it all. That's what when she just entered Sierra Leone as a first lady, and the government granted with all the Muslims, with all they granted for her. She said no. She stood there, she fought with all the ministers, fought with everybody that this thing must stop. Hand off our girl, no early marriage, No forceful marriage. People should go to marriage when they will, from their own will, free will. Mothers and parents should stop pushing their children to go to marriage. Now, because the manager was the one that has the finance, the mother doesn't have the finance. The mother has to push the girl to go and stay in the manager's house because the manager has the finance to feed. The mother did not care that the manager will go there and be cockling him and be knocking her every night and knocking her, took her to be the wife. She'll be doing house duty. That's what she was doing there. She has already become the wife. That's why the girlfriend left. That's why the fiance left him, because this little girl was already the wife in that house. She's the one cooking, she's the one cleaning the house, and an old man, old guy like that, old papa, will just come. And people will there be there accusing Regina. Daniel is married to her grandfather. At least Regina was matured enough, even though people were still upon one minute, Regina was 18 and above. But the whole Nigeria was pushing fire on the mother's head. They said the mother is the one that has pushed her to go under that type of marriage because of money. Then just imagine with this one that she's underage. And you people sit there, you're saying that she's enjoying. What's she enjoying? What's she enjoying? A child that doesn't know her left from her right. Tomorrow she'll be the same one to come out and cry. And then the guy is there, and people still have their girl children under that guy. These are the type of cases. If I enter Cameroon, I will fight to my last end to see how the investigation will go to finally bring the culprit to justice. Yes, this is not a case for us to fool. That girl is a treasure for Cameroon. It's a Cameroon treasure. Whether I would like it or not, she's a celebrity. Whether I would like it or not, she's a public figure. And public figures are government treasures. They mean a lot to the government. They can represent the country anywhere. And that's what the country, well, that's what the government loves. People that can stand there to represent them. And you people just take it like a joke. And everybody's there saying their own. This one is saying their own. This one is saying their own. Last year and a half. Thank you. She's ignorant. She has been there last year and a half. Thank you, God love. Thank you. Regina mother followed. That's why Regina was not violated in the Nollywood. That's why you never heard that anybody violated in the Virginia. That's why you said that Regina married as a virgin. Because the mother was everywhere with her when she was a child actor. Everywhere. There's no set that Regina is acting there that you not see the mom. The mom is there. The mom is there. When you people sit there, and that mother will be there. It was the manager's duty to be paying transport for the mother, carry the mother to Bamenda, carry the mother to Jiaunde, carry the mother everywhere they are going. The manager duty, because they pay them to go to those places, it was his duty to add the mother transport inside. The mother follow her child. So if anybody has anything to say before we close this show for today, I have so many things to do. So many. So we have 10 more minutes. We have even taken so long. Let me play this a little break.
I made this video. In this video, we have 3 ingredients that are known for made under the age of 40 have high blood pressure. Alarming, right? Guys, this is a growing concern. High blood pressure, or hypertension as we call it, is a silent killer, and guys, it's affecting millions worldwide. I know we used to consider it an ailment of the elderly, but today it is impacting younger generations at an alarming rate, and we need to do something about it. The good news, however, is that there is hope in nature. So that is why I made this video. In this video, we have 3 ingredients that are known for their heart healthy properties, and guys, it can make a great difference in your life. We have beetroot, red apples, and celery. Beetroot is rich in nitrates, which will help relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. Red apples are packed with antioxidants, and celery contains phthalates. This is a compound that helps to relax the tissues of the artery walls, increasing blood flow and reducing blood pressure. So guys,
okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you. So parents, please stop pushing your children for early marriage. If your child is pregnant, do your best. Keep the child in your house, especially when the child is not married to the guy. Don't send the child to any guy's house. Do not do that. Do not do that.
Already doing any of these mistakes, no problem. There's still time to correct it. Under no circumstance should any daughter of man pack your load and go and stay with a man that has not paid your price. You are a house girl. You are a housekeeper. They help and they wash clothes. They help and they cook. When time come, you go marry the one with big wife. They've not paid your bride price. You don't born 2 children. If you are already doing any of these mistakes, no problem. There's still time to correct it. As you go home today, pack your things and leave that man's house. I don't care. If he says he loves you, you should do the right thing. And it's not about money. To do registry is free. You pay just a token. If he doesn't have money to go and do all the grand one, let him meet your parents. Tell them this is it, this is it. When I have mommy, daddy, can I come out? Because at that time, you're already born. Your parents, now pet, they will pet and say, make him marry you. Do you want to put yourself through that? You are more valuable than.
That's why I said sometimes, that's why I'll keep on saying that. As a young girl, please value yourself. Value yourself. Value who you are. You see what happened. The guy is crying, the girlfriend that left, which means that even if at all he's the one that impregnated this little girl, he's just trying to pretend. He's crying about his career. He's not crying about the little girl's career that has been messed up. He's not crying about the little girl's life that has been messed up. If he knew all these things, he would not have allowed a child that you are not married to, a child that is not your girlfriend, to come and stay in your house when she's pregnant. You would have told the mother that keep your child. I will help you financially in any way I can help you. But if the mother decides to bring, before you accept that child in your house, did you sit your fiance down? You that is complaining. Talk to this man now before we close this show. As he said, his fiance has left him. I want to ask him a question. Before before you brought this child into your house, the mother gave the child to you. Did you first of all, because if something happened, number one, you first of all have to call your fiance down and say, this has happened, and I need to bring this child into my house. The mother has proposed like this for the child to come and stay with me. You need to have an agreement with the fiance. But the way this thing happened, you said the mother just sent the child to you, the child come and stay with you, and blah, blah, blah. Did you consider the feeling of your fiance? Did you consider that? Because people have not spoken to that fiance. Because if people speak to the fiance, how we don't even know that it's a fiance that is even bringing the story out now? How we don't know whether it's a fiance that has decided to, because you destroy the fiance's life. That's just a fact. You destroy the life. There's not everybody that can take a cheating partner. And not even just that you cheated. If truly you are the owner of that child, you are a pedophile. And which normally every parent needs to be scared to bring their children around you. That's just the fact. That's just the fact. So I'm really, really trying to say, I'm really pleading with 237 media space. It is time for us to stand for this girl. She doesn't know what she's doing. She will realize herself later when she becomes an adult. Forget whether she has given birth. Forget whether her 2 legs open until child came out. Yes, and I'm sure that's why the mother even carried the girl go and left there. Because sometimes when a child is too minor and the road, a man is not there to open the road for the child, it may be the child will finally go through operation and things before the child will give birth. So now we don't even know whether the child gave birth through operation or the child gave birth normal birth. We don't know anything. We just know what we know. And it may be the mother saw those load and think that, okay, since she has already given birth, it's better let the man just continue opening the road. So at the end of the day, there's a lot behind the whole of this thing. Because you cannot accept to stay with a minor that is pregnant in your house as a single man. Because if truly you love your career, that career that you're protecting, you did not protect that career by bringing that girl to stay in your house as a single man. If you love your career so much, that's one of the things you would have refused and put your leg on the floor if truly you are not the father of that child and said, I am not. She's not going to stay in my house. She's going to be with you as the mother. I will support you people financially. I will help her as a daughter that she has always been. But she cannot stay in my house because, number one, if she stay in my house, my reputation will be down. If she stay in my house, people will be thinking that I'm the one that impregnated her. If she stay in my house, so there's a lot of things for her staying in your house that will bring for you. You lost your fiance, you lost so many things. And you were thinking that you will hide under a candle, you will hide for your career. No, your career will come out. Your career must come out, and we must go to the end of this. And anybody that don't want to follow us to the end, we are ready to go to the end. We'll go to the end until we bring out the real father of that child. And anybody that is a real father of that child need to go to prison. Yes. Thank you so much, Edward. Clap for yourself. Edward, clap for yourself. The manager is guilty just like Abby Kelly. Edward, clap for yourself. There's nothing. There's nothing. A graphene mother will just carry her girl child and give you when you are not the owner of the pregnancy. It's a lie. Just that fact, just that statement that the mother decided to carry that girl and keep in your house. And then you yourself, say, no, I want to protect my career. You're coming out now to say, claim I want to destroy your career. And you want to protect your brother, you want to protect. No. If you knew that your career was so important, you wouldn't have even accepted that girl to stay in your house when she's pregnant. The fact that you kept her in your house during pregnancy, it means that you are guilty for what they are saying in the public. And you only prove that you are not guilty when the investigation is finished. For now, for me, come on, career women are what? The women that we are together with, you are guilty till otherwise. Yes. Till when the police will finish investigation, then you come out and say you're not guilty. And if truly you're guilty, you need to go and save some terms. So the career that you think you're protecting, you go finish it in a career, where they call it. You need to go and save some terms. Because you violated and destroyed a young girl's life. And you are till today, you still keep on violating her. Because if you're bringing her out to come and do things, come and say things that are not right, to come and say things that are lie, you are still abusing her, you are violating her, you are suppressing her. That's suppression. That's suppression. So if you carry her and bring out for her to come out and be saying things that deeply in your mind, deeply in your heart, you know that those things that they are saying are all lies. You know that the things that you're still abusing the girl, you are violating her, you are suppressing her because she's a minor. So you need to go to prison. And I want everybody to put their head down to this justice. If you people are saying that, why are people putting their mouth? They are enjoying themselves. Mohbad, let me quote example for Mohbad. Mohbad that died. That's why I say celebrities are the government assets. Celebrities now government their property. I put for pidgin language. Celebrity now the public their property. Celebrities. Now why that when Mohbad die? When Mohbad died, till today, have they buried Mohbad? No. Because what? Justice for Mohbad. So it is time now for us to give justice for that young girl. The person that impregnated that girl must come out. You people will not take it and tie it in the hands of Amber. She was raped, yes. She was violated, yes. But was it many people? No, one person. So that person needs to be out. If it is a guy that came out and said he is the one that did it, he needs to go to prison. Anybody that did what happened to this young girl, and people are claiming that she's enjoying sex today, she's enjoying the adulthood. No, she's not an adult. Whether she likes it or not, she is not an adult. In front of me, in front of God, she's not an adult. Whether she has a baby or not, she's not an adult. She needs to be catered for, and they need to lock up the person that destroyed a treasure in our country. She is the nation treasure. Whether people like it or not, she's a nation treasure. So the person that did this, that person needs to be locked up. And some of us will go to extreme end to see that it happened. The person needs to be locked up. So if you are the one that did it, the earlier you go and confess and start confessing and go and report yourself at the police station, the better for you before they did proper investigation and come and carry you and lock you up. A career that you are trying to fight and say you want to protect, you cannot protect that career when that time comes. Stop using little change, little money. I'm sure now, even now, the money that people will be helping her, because there are lots of people that are involved now that are trying, social media has made people are helping her. You instead be collecting that money from her. Because I don't trust you with that girl. That's just the fact. That's why you don't look like a manager, you look like a hungry person. That's why at the end of the day, they always say, you can be creative. You bring up an idea. Look for a proper person that can manage it. Look for investors. Look for people that can bring finance. People that can be there and manage your project to be big. That's why when you have even a movie that you want to shoot, to bring people that are executive producers, That are people that put money. You can be the producer, but you have executive producer, people who put money for the project. It's the same thing with what you're doing for artists and the rest. So you cannot just sit there and want to, because you want to be selfish. It doesn't work like that. That's why most of the time, if I see artists in particular need manager, there are people that I know they don't need manager. People like some actors, like Mama G. Till today, Mama G doesn't have a manager. That's why she enjoy all her money for herself. Mama doesn't have a manager. Anything you want to do with her directly. She doesn't have a manager. It funnies me sometimes. People have not grown up. People are not, they are not even rich anyway. They say they have manager. Manager for what? How can you be a comedian? You're saying you have manager. What manager for? Who is managing you? Managing you for first of all what? Until little money that they'll pay you, they have to cut percentage and give to manager. That's how you will start pricing money that doesn't exist. It doesn't make any sense. Artists, yes, it's very important for artists to have manager. Very important. Especially children like that they are still growing up. Some artists manage themselves, but when it concerns kids that are growing up like that, they're supposed to be managed. That one is very, very important. They're supposed to be managed. So I'll leave you all for now. I thank you all for joining this show for today. Don't forget to join our businesses. Our pay film is coming out very soon.
DJ Benzo. Let's go!
So try and be part first. Don't forget
And
to
you'll
be
be
in our
assigned a
business.
mentor and a coach for lifetime who are gonna guide you through this. Hi, are you looking to turn those passions into profit? Our 30-day risk-free program is here to help you do that. You'll be able to get access to all that information, and you'll be assigned a mentor and a coach for lifetime who are gonna guide you through the process and also answer any questions that you have in mind. You'll also get access to our private Facebook page where you'll see like-minded entrepreneurs who have attained success through this program. Okay, so most importantly, remember it is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you're able to try it out risk-free, check out the information and make a decision if it is for you. And if it is not for you, please request your refund and no one is going to be on your back. We just want you to be sure that this is something that's going to turn your passions into profit, something that's going to change your life, something that's going to turn your dreams to reality. Please check it out.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my girl. Thank you for bringing that out. Thank you so much. Edward said the truth of the matter is that she wasn't raped. She has been having consensual sex with her manager. Yes, the manager cooked up the rape story due to the back. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, that story is cooked up. For that one, she was violated. Whether I would like it or not, it's not mutual sex. Mutual sex is when two adults they're in a relationship, they decide to. That's why when an adult say they rape them, they really go, especially single person rape an adult, they try to investigate the case well before they conclude. But when it's a minor, whether the minor accepts, I've seen there's somebody that met a minor in club, a 16-year-old child, and went and slept with the girl, which the girl accepted. But when it went to court, they said it was raped because that child is 16 years. You are a pedophile. Whether you like it or not, you cannot sleep with a minor, especially when it concerns a little age like that, 13 years, 14 years. You cannot be sleeping with a minor and be thinking that that is a mutual arrangement. It's not a mutual arrangement because both of the child doesn't know what you're doing. What is saying now? Edward said she told the mom that the manager is responsible. That was why the mom sent her to the man's house. But I don't hear the truth now. That's what all of us were saying. Yeah, that's the fact. That is what I myself I said. I said because a graphic woman will not just carry a child. If the child is pregnant, a graphic woman will know where to carry the child to. The graphic woman will not carry the child, go and give a man. And the man will not accept the child when he himself know, no matter whether he's a manager or what, when he knows that that child is a minor, he knows that that child can put him in prison. You accept a minor to come and stay in your house that is pregnant and you are a single man. Hello. He did it. I beg. Anybody want to argue, let them keep on arguing. That's just a fact. I stand for her. I stand for her. Thank you so much, Edward. Thank you so much. I want people that are reasoning like this. Thank you. The girl was scared of her career and had to give into the man. No, she has to come out from that man. That man is very wicked. If truly he is the one that have that baby, he has to go to prison. He has to go and save. He have to save in prison for some time. That's just the fact. If truly he is the one that have that baby, he needs to go to prison. Yes, he violated the baby. He violated that girl. He violated her. That's just a fact. Yeah, she will speak up now that she has people that she's going for therapies for them. Now, if professionals are with her, she will open up to them. That's just a fact. Because she's scared to speak up because she's thinking that her help depend on that man. She's thinking that her career depend on that man. She's thinking that everything depend on that man. Thank you, Edward. Bye. Thank you. She's thinking that everything depend on that man. That's why she was scared to say. But if she sees that people can help her, she still achieve her dream. Without that, her manager, she will speak up. If she sees that people can help her, she still achieve the where she wants to go. Without that, her manager should speak up. So we need people that anybody that can be a manager for her to stand up now. Let somebody take over her career and make her let her speak up and take this man. This man does not deserve her at all. That's just a fact. Thank you so much, Edward. Say loves you and you're thank you, Edward. They need thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't want to show now. Thank you, Edward. Thank you so much. So anybody who has anything to say, you say it. Mommy Bree, the manager has refused the therapy for Sonita. Eh? Jesus, that manager need to be locked up. Oh, this thing we need to report to. I have to call this girl that is involved in this. I have to call sister. Sister, this person have a charity organization that help young girls like that. I'll try to see that I call her today. They said the manager has refused. Why would the manager refuse? Thank you so much. They should need to be very careful. That's why sometimes when Satan not should know you when they go shaky. Voices in the bushes have sat them quiet. You people came on air and do a show and be calling voices in the bushes. And when voices in the bushes attacking people tomorrow, now they will say voices in the bushes has attacked people. But at the end of the voices in the bushes were sitting quiet. You people came up because everything now in Cameroon is voices in the bushes. You just come out and do a conference and start putting all the blame on voices in the bushes. And then tomorrow when we hear that voices in the bushes has come out to attack that little girl, you people start saying that why the voices in the bushes did it, why the voices in the bushes, but when you people are the one that come out and start calling their name, okay. Oh, like to check his patient family. Yes, if she was in the Western world, the mom would be punished. If she was in the Western world, that mom also will be punished. Will go and save some months in prison. Because you cannot take your 13-year-old child and send it to a guy because the guy made her pregnant. You cannot do that because the guy is responsible. No. Instead, you as a mother, you're supposed to take your 13-year-old child to the police station. So they go and arrest that guy. You instead carry your 13-year-old child, go and give the guy, let the guy continue doing what he started. I'm shorting. Let me be going. Because this is just getting on my nerve. Anybody has anything to say? Let's close the show for today. I love you all so much. With time, if I have a time, I see how the progress of this thing is going. If I have anything to talk about it again, I'll come up and talk. I want to beg the whole Truth Visa Media space for one thing. Please stop tagging her with vape, putting her picture is not nice. Stop. You can do a show and talk about it. Don't put her picture there. Internet never lies. After how many years, those pictures will still pop up. Please, I'm begging. I really beg people, if you want to talk about it, we have talked about her today. Nobody put her pictures here. Nobody put anything about her here. We're just talking, and people knew where our topic is going. You can still vlog without talking, without putting people's pictures. You can still vlog without hanging her all over the place. I know some of you, without putting people's picture, you think you will not have crowd. My dear, people want to watch your show, they'll watch your show, whether you put people's pictures or you don't put people's picture. So be very careful. I'm on Facebook. People on Facebook, please like and share the video. If you're on YouTube, like and share the video. Wherever I want to thank everybody that's been here with us today. Let our good Lord continue to bless you all, and let's be careful with our girl children. I will still be live tomorrow. A girl child's matter. The life of a girl child's matter. The life of a girl child matter. Don't joke with your girls. Build their confidence. This child needs to go through therapy. She needs her confidence to be built. She needs to understand that without that man, she can still survive. The man is not her life. The man is not everything for her. She needs to understand that. And young men, that you have responsibility, don't spoil your career. I've seen young men that people have given their children for them to train, for them to manage. They start sleeping with their children. Please, if you know you cannot withstand, don't do those type of job. If you know you cannot withstand young girls around you, please stay off those type of job. I beg. I'm just begging. So we need to be very, very careful. Train your girl children, teach them their right, teach them to be outspoken, teach them that they have the strength that they can overcome situation, and make them know that they are beautiful. They have a big future in front of them. Nobody should violate them, nobody should abuse them, nobody should suppress them. So I want to thank everybody that has contributed in this show today. I want to thank my sister Rosemary, because she's the one who made me to be. I didn't want to do. I was so down when this thing happened. I didn't want to talk about this topic at all, because the way I was looking at it, I said, if this is my daughter that they are just spreading her picture all over social media, how will I take it? But I'm so happy that Sister Rosemary tried to talk to me, and then I decided. And then with the other board members of Cameroon Career Women Award, that said, no, I need to come out. I wanted another board member to talk, but they refused that I should come out and talk about it. So that's why I decided to come out and talk about it. So if you're watching from Cameroon Career Women Award, I am Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin, the CEO of Cameroon Career Women Award. We are there for girl children. We stand for girls. That is all about Career Women Award. Train a girl child, you train a nation. So we are there for our girls. So anything that concerns our girls' child, will always come out once in a while to talk about it. I love you all so much. May the good Lord guide and protect you all. I remain your host, Minister Mrs. Bridget Benjamin. Bye. Au revoir. Au revoir.